Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 2 of my Dragon Age 2 Season 2 playthrough. So last time, we started the journey, and we returned to Dragon Age 2. And we made our Hawk, which is a glorious default Hawk as always. And we started exploring. We managed to make it out of Ferelden, which was burning to the ground, and we made it to Kirkwall. That's what it's called. We made it to Kirkwall, and we did our year in servitude, my brother and I, and now we are on the other side of it and just started to explore and collect quests and such things. So now we are saving money, and we're going to be poking around and collecting quests. So something I wanted to mention, though, there's a couple of things actually in terms of business this time around. To get to before we jump into before we get into the game. Firstly, so my upload schedule is I say very likely, but my upload schedule will be changing very soon. I don't have an exact ETA yet, but it's looking ever more likely that it will be changing drastically very soon. I will make a update video when I know exactly specifics and what that's going to be like and how things are going to be impacted. But very soon my upload schedule will be changing, and I won't be uploading every single day, so like I've been doing for a couple of months. Yeah, so it'll be a mixed bag. There's honestly, like, it'll be a mixed bag in terms of my life. It'll be definite negatives for the channel, which is very unfortunate. Moving the other item of business is I happen to notice that we crossed 500 subscribers. So I just wanted to say thanks, and I super appreciate that. And I hope more of you continue to pile on in and, you know, get to enjoy as I stumble through games and play lots of neato stuff. And thank you very much for checking me out and checking out the channel. And I super appreciate all the comments and views and all those things. And I've been seeing lots of really nice comments and stuff recently, and I super appreciate it. So thanks, guys. All right. Well, I think we got lots of quests here. So I guess I'm going to poke around, and we will see what we can find. All right, so it looks like there's a conspirator over here, but I don't really know. I'm assuming it's just combat. Conspirator. Yep. I needed some upgrades with some of this stuff. Alright, well. We got one. I don't know if there's any more trolling around here, but we got one.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Mine too, Hawk.
Stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Ah, the coterie.
I heard you looked.
Good times. Alright, there's something in the top corner here, too. I was only expecting one thing to be here, but... Oh, it's a conspirator. How about that? Got him. Alright, well. We did conspirator stuff. I don't know if there's any more, but I was only expecting to be here for the shawl, to be honest, and I wasn't even planning on showing that. Until I saw that there was 2 arrows. I'm like, well, now I'm going to show it because there's more than one objective here, and it's not just a turn this in for a little bit of money kind of thing. Alright. The Black Emporium. We'll poke around.
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium.
Thank you. Lord, you're kind of creepy.
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale.
I wasn't gonna buy him.
Your own.
I was just curious why he was sitting there. Oh, look at that. Oh, piles of interesting neato things. Crafting materials? Oh. Can I sell my junk? Nice. I'm just curious what you happen to sell here. Recipes, crow venom, rune of fortune. Increases the amount of coin that creatures drop. Oh, that's kind of cool. Neato. Anyway. What do they got here? Oh, I got really fancy weapons. Fancy armors. Fancy belts. And rings. Holy crap, that ring is 48 sovereigns. Holy shit. Holy shit. Mirror transformation, it's obvious what that does. If in case you wanted to remake your character, you could.
The Templars sometimes come here, you know.
That's very cool, man. Good luck to you. I'm not looking for your life story or anything. I just sort of was curious what was going on. All right, let's see. Ooh, they're much better. Yeah, they're much better. Plus, they do have a rune slot, health regeneration, mana regeneration, better armor. Hell yeah! All right, we can go ahead and get rid of the old one. And the only one that cares about armor is me. So if any armors that doesn't match, aren't going to work, like these ones, for instance, I can just get rid of them because obviously that's all we care about is. Oh, I can just equip that. Cunning, health, and damage resist. I mean, the health and damage resist is cool. Cunning doesn't feel super relevant, but whatever. Anyway, but yeah, the only one that cares about armor is me because with everybody else, you're only managing their weaponry and such things. And that's Dagger, so Isabella will be the next character that would care about that. All right. Fascinating. Okay, Darktown.
Some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Uh-oh.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
Good lord.
Tom Wise.
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Thanks, bro. There you go. Potions and grenades. Or poisons and grenades, I meant. Wait for it. Can't see minimap. Can't see minimap. Can't see minimap. Thank you. Alright. Oh dear. We have a thug problem. I actually didn't mean to shock that one. I was gonna shock that one, but he disappeared. Well, I bet you they won't do that again. Alright, anyway. Look at that. Something to grab. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and poke up here and we'll talk to Anders before we do that. So, something interesting is Carver, as you no doubt can tell, is kind of a tool. He has this permanent victim complex. He's convinced he's a victim. And hey, he really is very easy to fight with, and he's one of the characters that you just enjoy carrying around just so you can kick him. He's such a tool. Anyway, and so fun fact, he fights with Aveline a lot. There's at least one conversation. I don't even know if I'll show it. But there is the one that you just saw, but that whole vibe that he's just fights with most everybody, it holds true, because he fights with Varric, he fights with Aveline, he fights with everybody. And so Carver is just, nobody likes him, not even the companions.
this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I don't.
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I actually think we found the cat in my playthrough of the Awakening DLC for Season 2. I actually don't even think I found the cat. Whatever. He must have found it. He must have found it sometime during those events, I suppose.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Help my expedition reach the deep roads, and I'll do whatever you need.
You don't ask for my terms. What if I were asking for the Knight Commander's head on a spike?
I'll give it my best shot.
Is that what you ask?
You decide. I have a warden map of the depths in this area, but there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend, a mage, a prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Oh, that's all? I might just take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
Doesn't fighting them prove their point? They don't need more reasons to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
That'll work. Don't worry, bro. I'll help you. I have no love for Templars, so don't worry about it.
Well, this looks like the place. If the cellars go this far, maybe we were important.
Yeah, bro. And hopefully it'll help you to not be such a whiner. Whiner? Mumbler? If we're lucky. I doubt it, but I guess we can hold our breath. Alright. See what goodies we can find down here. Okay. Oh, here they come. Dead. I guess that'll work. We can go in here. Cloth gauntlets. Fancy ring. That's where he came from. So I guess we'll go ahead and go this way. I suppose. Oh, autosave. After he's dead. Because I hit it before he died, so it doesn't like cancel it just because he's dead. Unfortunately. Alright, nothing crazy there. Oh well, hang on a minute. That's a dead end room.
That's the Amel crest, I think. Mother described it once. Put that above your door and you better have the ties to back it up. Otherwise you just look old.
Yeah?
Always where you need.
Thank you. What I really need is this.
By all means, lead on.
Alright. Well, we found some good stuff already. To the big room. Unfortunate timing there. There we go. I've been trying to get that move off forever. I was just trying to get that move off, but I kept getting stunned by several different things. Like, I can't get the move off. The staff? may be worth something. We'll see. Okay, it's another ring, which I almost think you can wear more than one ring. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Anything good? Health. That'd be better on like a warrior. Like, say, Aveline. Health matters much less to me. That's not as good. And this staff, ooh, is much stronger. Bueno.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Just in time. What the fuck? I'm Aveline. Hang on. Oh, someone behind us. Got him. Alright, no loot from that guy. I barely got that trap disarmed before they all stepped over there. Barely. Could be some interesting things over there. There's the Master Slaver. With the vault key. Then a little codex update. Nice.
That has to be the vault. If there's anything to learn about the family, that's where it is.
I'll say. So much money.
So this is it. Grandfather's will. Let's just take it back to Mother and be done with it.
Not yet.
I'll head for the door soon enough. I want to look around first.
I was about to say, I don't think it let me grab that. Thank you. Because it activates the nanosecond you touch it, and I almost thought that was the case.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Don't call... Just don't, alright? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Good lord. Good lord, dude.
More mages. You talk. I'm going to ask the guards about their training.
Great.
I know your face. I am Tobias. You and that man are both hawks. I remember your father. Malcolm was a good man.
I found a letter you sent about a friend of his you could not name.
Ah, the Templar. Your father could not write to him directly, lest the Order find out.
The Templar?
He allowed your father to leave Kirkwall. Rule is not served by caging the best of us. A wise man.
Sounds like he didn't quite understand the job.
Doubt can serve the faithful, even as it vexes them. I fear this has been lost. I will send the letters I held. It seems fitting that they return to family.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that.
Such a friendship. Few like your father remain. Even fewer like the Templar. Rest well at the Maker's side, Sir Morivar Carver.
Interesting. Interesting. I was about to say, he said Carver. So Carver was named after one of my dad's friends. That's crazy. I bet you he doesn't even know that. Dexterity, cunning, strength, so we can get rid of those. Ooh, the boots are much better though. Better shoes. Cool.
For Eldon. What's the circle like there? I hear it's better.
You know, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's all the junk. I'm just curious. Do you happen to have anything neato? Rune of protection. Just curious. Although you do have a weapons place too. I guess I could look. Rune of fire. Okay.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality.
Uh-huh.
It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Grandfather left everything to Mother and us. I guess he had some sense after all. See for yourself.
I should maybe...
Not go
To
anywhere.
my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her. The estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Hell yeah. Thanks a lot, Uncle. Thanks a lot, bro. Also,
Hello, Lord Carver.
We're still a long way from cowing Templars with our titles, sister.
you know, you don't have to be such a hater.
We took a big step with this. You should respect that.
Right, right, the glorious Amels. A noble lineage dating to the Third Blight. You know what that means. 700 years of people sitting around saying, wow, look how great we used to be. Mother didn't even want that life back until we got dumped here. And you only care because we're under Templar scrutiny.
Wow.
The Second Child Act is getting pretty stale, brother.
Try it from this side. Always running after you, or taking care of Mother while you mark your territory.
That's enough, Carver.
Even back home, what could I be? The lone blade in a house of mages. If I excelled, it brought too much attention. That was a waste, eh? Could have found my fortune if Bethany was going to die on your watch anyway.
Oh my god, he did not just say that.
You will not use her against me like that. She deserves better.
Then you should have given better.
I gave everything. Question me, Mother, yourself, but not that. Well, good talk.
Sister. I feel... I don't know. It's like Mother taking everything out on us. She was just scared. I don't have a place in the life she is trying to bring back. I'm here if you need me. But I must find my own way.
Good God. Good God. You could see how different the relationship is between, like, Bethany and you. Like, because now, obviously, again, this is all player choice. I could play it differently. I could try being nice to Carver and yada, yada, yada. But the thing is, I don't like Carver. Like, you know, like, oh, this is, and by the way, this is coming from a middle child who's also the only male in his family. Like, as other than my dad, obviously. But, you know, like, of the kids, I'm the only male. I have 2 sisters. I am the middle child. Like, so I get, so like his position and mine are exactly the same. Like, he was a middle child, and he has a no, and I don't know if Bethany was younger than him, but, well, I suppose they must be, well, no, because he's the second, well, because they have called him the second child, so I guess he must be the middle child, and I'm assuming, I mean, maybe, probably barely, I'm assuming that the twins probably refer to Carver and Bethany, and maybe he's older than her by, obviously, a very tiny window. I would assume is what that means. Because they've said that Marion Hawk is the oldest. They have said that. I'm almost positive I've heard them say that. And so I think the twins refers to Carver and Bethany, I believe. Anyway, and so like, but he's just so hell bent on being a victim and being this I'm overshadowed and like I'm such a victim. Like, and I get the feeling of being overshadowed because I've often do and I still do. And when I was younger, I always felt like I was definitely overshadowed by both of my sisters. And that doesn't really change as you get older, by the way. The feeling has never really gone away. I always feel like I'm overshadowed. But the difference is I don't lash out. I don't like, yes, I do feel like that, but I don't lash out at my sisters or tell them how it's their fault that I feel like this or whatever else, because like, it's not cool, man. Like, you know, it's not cool. He's so difficult to deal with. He's such a whiner.
Here, I got you something.
Even though you don't deserve it.
Why?
Don't give me that look. Be grateful for 5 minutes.
These are by father. Are you sure they aren't meant for you? I bet another mage could get more out of them. For your service that cannot be admitted, I ask that you accept this trinket and know that I shall respect your name. Thank you, Conscience of the Order, Sir Morivar Carver.
Carver?
The Templar who allowed Father to leave Kirkwall. Your namesake.
A Templar? Have we met a Templar who isn't a colossal prig?
Well, there you go then.
I wonder how it compares to yours.
I'm sure someone thought far too long about my name. Point is, this was a swordsman.
That's funny.
A man who let him look ahead. It would always mean skill thoughtfully applied. Not exactly master of all blades, but Father actually thought there was worth to a swordsman. Thank you, sister. It's a connection I didn't think was there.
How about that? It's still plus 15 with Carver. Who would have thought? Anyway, that's funny. That's funny. He's like, I'm sure someone spent like too long thinking about my name. Like, I feel like they've got to be talking about the player, the player trying to think of Hawk's first name. Like, that's funny. Well played. All right, back in Hightown, we got the bone pit stuff.
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The bone pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The bone pit is mostly harmless.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Uh-huh. Sounds like the whinings of a very rich person. It's costing me more than those miners make in a year. Yeah, think about how the miners feel, huh? Pal. Anyway, there's a tome. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's like 21 sovereigns, but but it's neato. Do you have any anything unique? Not yet. Not yet. Give it time. What about you, Blade Boy? Nope. Alright. Well. We came, we saw, we conquered. So I suppose now we can head to the nighttime. Low town at night. I think duty is... no, wait. Tranquility? I think Tranquility might be what's-his-face. I think duty was Aveline's thing. Alright, we're gonna go to Low Town at night, because I think that is, this is Anders' stuff. Alright, Anders, I killed a gang on the way here.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Totes.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
Alright. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
Definitely. Hey, I'm on board, man. Fuck them Templars. Okay. Sounds good. You don't mind if I poke around a bit first, do you? Probably not. I don't know if there's gonna be anything in here either. I might should just come here during the day. I don't know if that would change anything necessarily. But figure that I might get some good codex stuff in here, which I think actually does give experience. I think. Alright, we checked the center area, so now we'll just check this opposite side. And then, if there's nothing going on over there, then we'll run over and talk to Carl. Carl? Alright, well, there was a one little loot, very minor loot thing, and that's it, so. So, that's it, I guess. Carl?
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself.
Not good.
This is the apostate.
No!
Never take another mage as you took him.
Uh-oh. Justice is upset. I mean, what? That was weird. Nope, get away from me, nerd.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fate into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, Kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I know what I would want.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Yeah? It's not great. It's not great. That tranquil thing is monstrous, can I just say. Actually monstrous. It's, Templars deserve whatever happens to them, that's for sure.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
You're wrong. But not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
This spirit sounds like a useful friend to have.
He was far better to me than I have been to him. To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
Ah.
That really didn't look like a happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
The Templars will think the same. We're friends with a monster.
Shut up, Carver.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous. Justice is hard. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Here's where the romance begin, if you would care to do that, which of course I don't.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Alright. Well, we could carry him for now. It would definitely change. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth doing that over having two warriors. I think I might be okay with our party for now. We're kind of covered on the mage front, so... You know... Holy shit, I warped in here thinking I was like, well, look, there's something to do here, and there's quests all over the place.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. I've heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important job. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, You'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Got it. Thanks, man. That sounds on the up and up, that's for sure.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmot and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. May God bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Don't worry, lady. I'll find your brother. Alright, also I can see there's something else in the distance as well. Alright, so we're basically there, but I just wanted to see... Ooh, backpack. He did have a backpack for me. Never a bad move. Help wanted. What is this? Citizen Kirkwall, my dear wife. Oh, okay. The missing wife. Gotcha. He's right up here. Hey man, what's up with your wife?
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
The guards disagree.
They are more disagreeable than my wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Ah, talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Yeah, I feel like she probably did the right thing by getting away from you. Cause yikes. He kind of seems like someone that would do something to her. Alright. Yo.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
I can see why Ninette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Someone else Ninette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Definitely, bro. Oh, hey.
Back again. Sure you're not interested in my many
Oh,
sir?
no. Ah, okay. That would just be if you wanted to sleep with him, which I'll give you 3 guesses. Okay, apparently Anders wants to talk, so let's check in with the boy.
This is the only place in
Don't give me that shit.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
So thirsty.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Kind, wise, and beautiful.
Simmer down, boy.
You must have made a deal with some demons yourself.
Alright, relax.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met, and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
Fuck.
I don't want you thinking about me that way.
Sorry.
Everyone wants to control my thoughts.
Sorry.
Fine. I hear you. Strictly professional.
Yeah, solid. Look, it's not my fault. You can't be nice to anybody without them hitting on you, man. It's just like real life. Alright, let's kill a slaver. Isn't that what I'm doing down here? Oh, nope, never mind. The slaver is there, but he's not. I'm not here to kill him yet. Apparently. I'm here for something else. I don't know what. There's something down here. Something that I'm here for. We pick up so many quests all at once that I never know. Oh, that's the Templar. We good? Oh, nope. Get him, Carver.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
You're older than I thought you'd be. Ninette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
Ghislaine de Carac's wife, Ninette. You were asking about her.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
That sort of attitude will never pay off.
Ha! I was eager at first, but failure has leached all enthusiasm from me. This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk. What?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
Can I assist your investigation?
It's no longer my investigation, Syrah. You may take over if you wish. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in London.
Fair enough.
I should look into that.
Fair enough. Don't mind me, though. I'm just gonna explore this little area. See if there's anything happening, which apparently there is. Money and some randos. Some randoms. You know, that's the problem, man. You can't be nice to anyone without them thinking you're hitting on them, you know? Like, I was just trying to be nice to Anders, just because I was just being nice. I sympathize with him. That was it, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just like in Mass Effect. Like, Kaidan is, like, up your ass about hitting on you if you're remotely nice to him. And it's the same thing with this. You have to put him down hard. You have to put him down meanly, and there's no other way to do it. It's just like Kaidan in Mass Effect 1. Or in 3, later on. If you choose to let him have him live, of course. And he just hits on you just so aggressively, and especially in Mass Effect 1, because that's the one you guarantee he'll be alive in, right? And it's so annoying. It's just like hits on you right away, just like, and there's no way to be like, sorry man, no offense, but you know, thanks but no thanks. You know, I'm flattered, but no thanks, right? There's just no way to do that. You have to be like, you know, fuck you, idiot. It's just like, really? Is there no way to not just like be nice and gently put him down? You know, like I realize for the character that you're putting down, right? It would be like, or turning them down, really. I realize it'd be disappointing for them, you know. So like, I don't know, like some level of you know, whatever, negative affection maybe is warranted, but they don't have to do it so meanly, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe if it would like reduce the affection that you would like take, you know, like in that one it was Anders rivalry plus 10, but if there was like a nice way to do it to make it rivalry plus 5, or to reduce, or to get rid of the deduction at all, like surely that wouldn't be unreasonable, you know.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Miss Eyre.
Probably for the best, sister.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Sounds brutal. And effective.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
Can you tell me anything else?
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Perfect. Thanks, peeps. I mean, Templar dogs, you are no friends of mine. It is no concern of mine whether you have... What was it again? Food? Ha! You should have thought of that before you became peasants. God, what a good movie. God, what a good movie. I gotta watch that movie again. Alright, a couple things to do here, it looks like. I'm just gonna wait for the autosave. Tends to run better if you don't try to do shit while it's doing that. Although, I feel like the last time I played this on the channel for Season 1, we might have been playing it on my 360, because it wasn't installed on my Xbox One. So it's possible, I just don't remember and I'm too lazy to go look. So, and the only way you would know is if I open the guide. Otherwise, you can't actually tell. But if that's true, and if on Season 1 I did play it on my 360, it might explain why it feels like it's running better. Because the only thing I remember about the first one is that there was big lag spikes. And I'm wondering if on backwards compatibility, if it's running a little better. So, and I don't know if that's true or not, but it kind of feels like it's true. We're just gonna deal with all these little ruffians. Oh, here comes a new wave. Oh, hey, I leveled up.
How can these nighttime streets be so dangerous? We should clear these idiot thugs out.
Yeah. Those bastards. Alright, hang on, they're all over the place. Alright, let me go ahead and level up first. Maybe we'll do kind of an even spread. Alright, so I'm pretty much going into Primal, and then grabbing an upgrade to, like, Spirit Bolt would not be a bad move. An upgrade to the Blast wouldn't be terrible. A lot of good options there. I could grab, of course, like a heal or something. It wouldn't be terrible. I'll probably grab Force Mage as my upgrade tree. But in general, I'm thinking upgrades is what I need really badly. Upgrade to Stone Fist, or upgrade to the Bolt, or upgrade to the Chain Lightning. Any one of those would be good. Let's go upgrade to Lightning. Just so it would make it so much better. All of them need upgrades really badly. Alright, and then it's over here. Is whatever my objective is. Oh, someone else leveled up too. Standard chest that Barrett can't open. So that's cool. He needs the, I think, like 20 before he can touch any of that shit. Okay, and I guess we'll just continue down the two-handed tree, give him Killer Blow. And we can do that, but I kind of think we just need to go a little farther into regular strength. I kind of feel like it's behind. Let's go ahead and upgrade one of your abilities already. Disused passage, but I don't have a thing there, so maybe the duty thing, that might just be like you know, killing the mercenaries on the road thing. It might not be like an actual quest other than that. It might just be turning it in for money at this point. Maybe, baby. Oh, there is more though. He was not close enough to chain that, unfortunately. Ah, they were right next to each other. It was perfect. Beautiful. Well, that's another group of them dead. Oh, conspirator. I sure do. Okay. There's a third conspirator. Don't know if there's more, but if there are, we'll find them. Okay, we killed a group of random bros, and our boy leveled up, so that's good. We can get him to 20, and then I guess we'll go ahead and maybe give him a extra dexterity. So that'll allow him to open standard chests. So that's pretty huge. I guess we'll just continue down this tree. We could... Oh, he does have this one too. The flask, which would just make that better, considering he already has it. Speed, which would not be awful. And of course his regular tree. Well, I kind of would prefer maybe to give him... upgrade his stun, so that his stun just works a little better. But the point is now he'll be able to open standard stuff, so that's pretty sweet.
Every piece of equipment in the Free Marches begins here.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that? Alright, there's something in this dock foundry. Let's go find out what it is. Call me curious. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Okay, let's go say hi. Demons, who would have seen that coming? I cannot see them from down there. Anyone else?
Why does everything we do have to involve magic?
God, how about you fucking whine about it, Carver? How about that? How about you whine about it a little more? Maybe things will be different, huh? Alright, anyway. Rings. Oh, a lot of rings. Health. Not as good for me. Physical damage, mana, stamina. Now we're talking. Okay, so that will be mine. So it was what? Physical damage and all that shit. So I feel like giving her some just extra damage wouldn't be bad. Maybe giving Varric a health ring wouldn't be terrible, because his stats are not good, and they're not going to get better, because he's going to be dumping stats into cunning forever. So, you know. Anything we can do to boost any of his base stats.
What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Yeah, not cool.
We're good to go.
Luckily, we just got the ability to open those. Convenient. Alright, what was going on with all that? Let's see. Healing by this character. Enemies drop better equipment. Much higher base armor. And mana stamina regen. Ooh. Worth it? Question mark? Oh, but it looks lame-o. Alright, well, you know what? I think the bonuses are good. It looks lame-o. It looks like those, like, classic robes. I don't want to wear those. I don't want to look lame. I want to look cool. Demons! Oh, I thought that would change for sure. Get out of my face. And some boots with the fur. Okay, nothing over there.
That's a lot of bones.
Severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
Yeah. It's not great. Okay, we got more robes. Boots. Obviously, these are a little redundant, but because they do the same. But those are better, I feel like. Over a little bit of cold damage, they have a tiny bit more armor, but mana stamina regen is just always great. Mana stamina regen. It's tempting. Do they look lame? Yup. I mean, they don't look super lame. They're not the lamest thing, but admittedly, I do like what I'm wearing more. So. And Rule of Cool is going to have to win this one. Okay, we're at something else. Contract? One step at a time here, huh? Oh, they killed him before it went off again. You sons of bitches. They knocked him into the alley. Plenty. Thank you, Varric. I might have gotten the most kills out of anyone here, to be honest. I'm not positive. I wasn't counting. But I got a lot of kills back there. Don't worry, guy. I'll get to you. Alright, I'm ready now.
Are you Ansel?
Ah! Sweet mother of Parth. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
I used to work with Athenril, if that's what you mean.
Yes, it is. What I mean, that is... My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
I'd pay to see that.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
I'll get it back for you.
Sure. Add it to the list of things I'm accessory to.
Oh, thank goodness. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Seems unlikely, but okay. Aveline and Carver. Aveline and Carver are both like, why? It's like, you know, for a group of friends of mine, you guys are awfully bitchy for everything I do. Varric is the only one that's truly 110% on board with anything that happens. He's just on board. Me and Varric are just vibing right now, and everyone else is just whine and whine, whine. That was a good one. They were so lined up for that. Hell yeah. You love to see it. That guy got disintegrated. Oh, I'm being targeted by somebody. I'm getting shredded all of a sudden. Boy, I'll say. The Enigma of Kirkwall. Alright. Any, I already got this one, I think, yeah. Well, those highwaymen got, destroyed. Alright, abandoned house. I would assume this is the merchant's, stuff. I would assume. Here's open. Oh. Oh. Hey guys, what up? Was there more? Oh, we have more. Oh, sorry. Wrong button.
They were clearly expecting some.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest.
Yeah, something like that.
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Yeah. Demanding an explanation right now? Oh, that's not ideal.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Bring it on, I'll kill you all. Anyone else? Just like knocks him over. Hey you. What the hell are you doing hiding over there? Coward, I wasted my chain lightning on you. Filthy coward. How dare he dodge that? Alright. Fenris! We're gonna meet Fenris!
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here. Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
Serves you right, slaver boy.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
Don't worry. We do this sort of thing often.
Impressive. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
Looks like it's going to be a long night.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Gotcha. Aveline +5. Let's go. Made up for that earlier little, you know, faux pas. Well, I've killed so many of these Sharp's highwaymen that their little home base has appeared, so now we can kill them even more. Oh, let's say, where the heck is he? Anyone else? Yay! Is there more? There is more. Hello, kitties. Beautiful. Alright, let's say I think I saw him have money. Okay, so what did we get, huh? A belt. Defense. That could be good. I'll take it. And dexterity and cunning, which of course we don't care about. Dexterity, cunning, which we don't care about. A bow, which I guess we'll hang on to for now. The only one that would use it would be Sebastian, and I don't know exactly when we'll get him. Alright, Emmerich, I have news.
Recognize your mage? This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. And there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
If they're not dead, watch out for a bunch of boneless women flopping through the streets.
Show some respect.
My people have been slow to react, but this needs official support.
I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Well played, Hawk. Well played. Did not realize that was what I was gonna say. Good God. Good God. I did not realize that was what was gonna be said there. That was not good. That was not good. Fenris, I'm here.
Left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
That'll be fine. Alright, Aveline can sit this one out. My brother's too fun to torture to leave behind. It'll be fine.
Come and face me!
Yeah. You filthy coward. Yikes. A little late on the warning about the trap there, Gareth. There, almost all going Garrus. His name is not Garrus, it's Varric.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
Yeah, idiot. Alright, but first, he has to level up. Whoops. Just his abilities. He has 3, so I think we'll probably just give him kind of the standard kit. Okay, can't go that way. This way it is. Yikes. Come on, warriors, pull your weight, please. Anyone else? Something's aggroed. Oh. Hey, you cowards.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Woo! Boy, that was fucking spooky. Me and Carver got a little low there. The difference between Carver and I is, of course, he's a warrior and I'm a mage. Clearly, warriors were not pulling their weight there. 'Cause damn. Alright, well, I think up there is where the objective is. Well, maybe not. I guess we should look. Maybe not. A chest. Okay.
I can't do that.
Okay, we need a key for that one. Standard, which now we can open. Barrack. A new staff, that could be good. Is it good? Oh, it is better. Let's go. A new staff for moi. You'll love to see it. Alright, what's going on in here? Enemies! Oh, the projectiles look different. Cool. Yeah, it's, the projectiles look different now. Fun! Knock, knock. Another chest. With a belt. Is the belt worth anything? Health and enemies drop more coin. Sure. And mine was a defense belt, so really that would be good for most anyone, but I guess we'll go ahead and give it to my fairly loser of a brother. And an amulet. Let's see. Mana stamina over attack. Mana stamina is nice, but I do like having a better attack stat. We can go ahead and give this to Varric, though. Also useful for him. Another one? Oh, dang it, I didn't get to loot it. Annihilated that guy. Oh, Magister's key. Well, that was something. Alright, so we checked all these rooms, so I think the only thing left to open is probably the, is that room that was locked with a key.
That should do it.
I'll say so, but we have company.
I'll deal with this.
Well, he got annihilated. Yikes.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Sorry, Fenris. I am gonna loot the mansion though. There's no lie about that. All right, so that was the only room. We just got to see the loot that the guys dropped, and then that'll be the last of it. It looks like it was just the one. Okay, let's see. I think I picked up some things. Yup. A helmet, which I'm not wearing one. I mean, it's not awful, except that it gets rid of my hair. It's obvious that I'm not wearing hair. I don't have hair, so that's not great. But that's okay, of course, because I have hide helmet on, so it doesn't really matter. What a great option that is. Still, as mage helmets go, that hood is not bad. It's not the worst one by any means, but not good enough to be wearing. It doesn't match either. Is the other problem. But I get the benefits of it, so it's still worth having. So
it never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of yet another mage. I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
To survive?
I'm just trying to get by.
Yet I have seen many crimes done in the name of survival.
If you have a problem with my sister, you have a problem with me.
Wow. Surprising.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
You didn't seem all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Denarius. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Well, well. Look at that. She's kind of a killjoy, but Aveline is the only sword and board option we have. Also, Fenris Rivalry plus 10. Cool. Perfect. Well, I think that might be... Let me check the time. Yeah, that's about good. We got everything done in the city. Everything done we could get done is done within the city lines. So now all that we have left is to head outside. And so for the next part, we'll be leaving city limits and taking care of any of that stuff. And yeah, we made good progress, and so far the companion stuff is a mixed bag, to say the least. You know, rough start with Fenris right out the gate, but that doesn't matter. Whatever happens with him. I mean, I try to be nice, and we'll try to get him to like us, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it. So whatever happens on that happens. So yeah, other than that, we're flying through. I feel like the party is like pretty. There's kind of some fluctuation there when it comes to the party. Obviously, long term, I picture Aveline being our tank because obviously we have no other options. So we'll probably go Aveline. We are going to carry Varric, and I'm thinking obviously the last one will be Isabella once we have her. So I'm thinking that'll be the party. We'll have Isabella, Varric, Aveline, and then myself. And so that'll probably be our long-term party, our go-to party is probably what's going to happen on that front. If there was a better option for warrior, I would absolutely do it. Like, I mean, honestly, if I would have just been a warrior, then technically we could have gone that way too, which is technically an option. But warrior options are incredibly limited, incredibly limited in this Dragon Age. So, you know, it is what it is, but I didn't want to be a warrior, and so now we are stuck with Aveline. So, kind of is what it is. She's kind of a killjoy, and so obviously our vibes are not always lined up there, but we've always made it work in the past. So Aveline is going to be what has to happen. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.